Shalom, shalom, Israel. This is Elder Shamar. I'm back with you with another lesson. Title of this lesson is Enoch, the second from Cain. Okay, so we're just going to wait a few minutes, uh, see who joins. Wait just a few minutes. Welcome, Anna, and welcome, Kazi. Welcome, and okay, welcome, Brother Braca and Chandra, and welcome. Okay. This is a lesson that I'm going to be bringing shortly, in just a couple minutes here. Uh, as you can see above, the title of the lesson is Enoch, the second from Cain. Okay. Uh, all right. We're ready to get started. Uh, so, you know, um, it's important to pay close attention when we're studying and the word of our Father, and to make sure that we're comprehending what is being written to us. All right. Because, Yeshua said that the sower sows the word. And when the word goes forth and is not understood, immediately Satan comes and snatches away the word that is sown in our heart. Okay. That the Ruach, because the Ruach HaKodesh is the one that Yah has uh, authorized and delegated to sow the word to us now. Okay? The Ruach HaKodesh. Whether that be through a spirit-filled vessel or whether that be uh, to you directly. Uh, Father does have spirit-filled vessels that his Ruach is taught that have the spirit of truth uh, that has been sealed with the spirit of truth, the spirit and truth, I should say, the spirit and truth. And the Ruach HaKodesh has anointed them, and Yeshua appointed, and the Ruach anointed and taught. Okay. So I have a lesson here called Enoch, the second from Cain. Okay. Now, this may be new to some of you. Some of you, it is not new to you. Like Kana knows this, and so does Kazi. But so this will be, some of you, this may be new. This may be new subject. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Genesis, and we're going to be looking at Genesis chapter 5, and then we're going to compare that with Genesis. Excuse me. Genesis chapter 5. We're going to compare it with Genesis chapter 4. Okay. That's what we're going to do. And what I want you to see in this is that there are two bloodlines. All right. There are two bloodlines. And you are probably aware of you're probably aware of the fact that Isaac and Rebekah had two sons. One's name was Jacob, and the other one's name is Esau. Okay. Well, that wasn't the first time that that wasn't the first time that two distinct bloodlines came out of the womb of a Hebrew woman. Okay. Wasn't the first time it happened. It happened also with Mrs. Adam, whose name was changed to Eve after it happened. Okay. So anyway, we're going to go into this, and you're going to receive more enlightenment on this as we go through. Okay. All right. All right. Now look, what I want to say here is that Cain, there's the bloodline of Cain and the bloodline of Seth are not the same bloodline. Now, the reason why I say, you say, well, why didn't you say Abel? Because Abel was murdered by Cain before Abel was able to have any offspring. Okay, so that's why I said Seth. All right, so let's look at this. Let me show you something, because you know what Satan has done on the earth. He has hidden his children on the earth in different ways. One of the ways he did it, as you're going to see as we start reading this, one of the ways that he hid his children in plain sight is by giving them names similar to the royal line, that comes out of Adam. Okay, they came out of Adam. All right, so there are two distinct bloodlines on the earth. There are two main. Let me put that. There are really two main bloodlines on the earth. One is a royal line. One is a servant line. And really, for me to really present this correctly to you, I have to really say that there are three bloodlines on the earth. Okay, to really say that you have a royal bloodline, which comes out of Jacob, but they have to return to sonship. Then you have what is called the heathen bloodline, okay, or the servant line. Let's just use that word, the servant line. And then you got the children of Satan. Okay, you got three lines that actually are on the earth right now at the same time. In the book of Jeremiah, it talks about this, that Father talked about that this was going to happen. Okay, he talked about this was going to happen. Okay, and so we're going to read, and we're going to examine the scriptures, and we're going to gain some comprehension, some wisdom from what is written in Genesis chapter 4 and Genesis 5. Okay. All right. I see your question up there. We'll get to that before this lesson's over. Javier. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and start at verse. Let me go ahead and start at verse 1 of Genesis chapter 4. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from, it says there the Lord, but I don't use that word. I have gotten a man from Yah. So she thought. Okay. So she thought. Okay. That's what she said, but that's not, okay, but that's not really what happened, as we'll see here. All right. All right. Now, and she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yah. And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof. And Yah had respect unto Abel and to his offering. Why does it say the fat thereof? Because Abel as a priest, knew that Yah had cursed the ground, and that that Abba Yah had cursed the ground, and he knew that this was going to, he was going to have to give Abba Yah a satisfactory offering. He would have to give him something that did not grow up out of the ground. Okay, and that's why it says and the fat thereof. You notice where it says and the fat thereof, because the fat thereof, if you go back and you look at Leviticus chapter 4, and you look at how animal sacrifices were done by the Levites, you will see that the fat, there are certain ways the Levite priests had to sacrifice the animal, drain the blood, and then there's certain parts of the animal was burnt, like they call a burnt offering unto Yah. Okay, so that's what it's saying there. You notice where it says and the fat thereof. Verse 5, but unto Cain and to his offering. Now that's important. Okay, you notice where it says, the Ruach here recording this for us says, but unto Cain and to his offering, Abba Yah did not have any respect. All right, it not only says but unto Cain, but it also says to his offering, Abba Yah had no respect. See, because Cain brought these offerings to who? Abel. But Abel said, I cannot receive this. I cannot offer this up to Yah for you, because Yah has cursed the ground. Okay? Yah has cursed the ground. And why would Cain want to offer something to Yah that Yah has cursed? Okay? But this is the type of spirit that is in Cain. Because Cain is not Cain, and as we're going to see the two different bloodlines here, Genesis 4 and Genesis 5, we're going to see two separate bloodlines. We're going to see Cain's bloodline, and that's why it's in two different chapters. There's two different chapters here. Then you're going to see Cain's bloodline that continues with Seth over here in Genesis 5. All right. But unto Cain and to his offering, Yah had no respect. And I could say, actually, here, it doesn't say the Lord had no respect. It says he. Who is this he? Okay. This could be Yah himself, or Yah's representative, who is his priest, who is who? Abel. And unto Cain and to his offering, he had no respect. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. You see this? Okay. See, because we don't ever want to read more into the scripture than what the scripture is giving us, do we? No, we do not. Thank you, Kazi. The law of burnt offerings can be found in Leviticus chapter 1. Thank you so much for posting that. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. So it says, but unto Cain and to his offering, he had not respect. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. And Yah said unto Cain, because now, when it says Yah said unto Cain, this could be Abel. Why? Because Abel was what? A prophet. Abel was a prophet and a priest. And you know that Father spoke to the prophets and then spoke his message to whoever it was being delivered to. Okay? So I'm here to tell you that Abel was not only a priest, but he was a prophet. And Yah said unto Cain, why are you angry? And why is your countenance fallen? If you do well, shall you not be accepted by Yah? And if you do not well, sin lies at the door, and unto you shall be his desire. Okay? Unto you shall be his desire. What is that? The spirit of death. Okay? Satan, that old dragon, will be your desire. And he's desiring to totally devour you and destroy you. Okay? But you're getting a chance here to offer Abba Yah what he wants. But let me say this to you. Someone, and I may be getting a little ahead, someone who is a child of the flesh, okay, can never offer Abba Yah what he wants. Okay? Just remember that. Can never offer Abba Yah what he wants. They'll always give him something other than what he wants and say to Abba Yah, you better be glad that you're getting something. At least I'm giving you some weeds. At least I'm giving you some vegetables that I grew. Okay? This is Cain's attitude. I don't have to give you nothing. This is the attitude of those in camps and also in your Christian not churches. Okay? They think there are many on this earth walking around. Yes. Yes. Many tares and heathens that are religious. And they say, I'm going to give Abba Yah something, and he better be glad to receive that I'm giving him something. But you know what? They ain't giving him what he want. But Abel did. Okay? And Yah said unto Cain, why art you angry? Why is your countenance fallen? If you do well, shall you not be accepted? And if you do not well, sin lies at the door. We know who the father of sin is, don't we? Satan is the father of sin, the originator of sin. And unto you shall be his desire. That's what he's telling Cain. Okay, Cain, if you don't get this right, he is going to have his way with you. Okay, because in fact, that's why Cain was born, to serve Satan anyway. And that's why Cain cannot offer Yah what Yah wants. Okay? Now, so then, see, he said, unto you shall his desire be his desire, and you shall rule over him. Okay? And then it says, and Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. Why did he say Cain slay Abel? Because Abel was the one that said all this. Abel was a prophet. Abel was the first royal of the royal bloodline, priestly line that came out of Adam. He was a priest under Yah. Yes. Yes. The word will tell you that Abel was a prophet. That's how we know that Abel is the one that told him all this in the verses above. And that's why Cain got angry with him. Okay? But even though it says his brother, they were womb brothers. Okay? They were womb brothers, but they were not brothers of the same family line. Okay? Abel, and we're going to see this when we get over into Genesis chapter 5. We're going to see this, okay? You're going to see it. All right. Now, And Yah said unto Cain, so we know this is Yah himself saying this, okay, where is Abel your brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? See how he's talking to the Most High? See how Cain is talking to the Most High? Am I my brother's keeper? See how he's talking? See? See the insolence in this wicked one? And he said, I know not. There's a lie right there. I know not. He know good and well that Abel is laying out in the field dead because he bludgeoned him with a stone or something. And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what have you done? The voice of your brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Verse 11. And now art you cursed from the earth, which has opened up her mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand, or by your hand. When you tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth unto you her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall you be in the earth. And Cain said unto Yah, my punishment is greater than I can bear. See, don't that remind you of somebody else that lives on the earth? Okay, they do all kinds of stuff to everybody else, but when come time for them to get their punishment from Abba Yah, they want to blame everybody else. They want to blame everybody else for what's happening to them. See? But they don't remember that Abba Yah said, whatsoever a man sows, so shall he reap. Going to reap it. Okay? That is a spiritual law. You have to sow, you have to reap whatever you sowed. Okay? And so Cain said unto Yah, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Okay? Verse 14, behold, you have driven me out this day from the face of the earth. Okay, it's interesting, that phrase, face of the earth. What does that mean? Face of the earth. Because Cain became, he was a vagabond as far as the earth was concerned. Think of the earth and think of the fact that the earth receives, and it's supposed to receive sunlight, correct? Yes, it's supposed to receive sunlight. But when Yah drove him out from the face of the earth, there were some things that changed, okay? And from your face shall I be hid. You see that? And from your face shall I be hid. So not only is Cain not going to be acknowledged by the rays of the sun that come upon the earth, and is not going to be able to endure, okay? And who is, and when it says face of the earth, he also, all the other inhabitants had the servant line inhabitants on the earth had a ability, would be able to identify him. You know it's true. You know it's true. Okay. All the other inhabitants, even the servant line, all were going to be able to identify Cain. That's why he said that my punishment is greater than I can bear. Because everybody is going to see that he stands out. Something about Cain stands out, okay, over the servant line, the true servant line, what the word calls the beasts of the field, and even the sons of Adam that Adam will have and has. They all are going to recognize him as as something different, like almost like an alien on the earth, because he's going to be without something that the others have. Behold, you have driven me out this day from the face of the earth, meaning the other inhabitants of the earth, their faces, the other inhabitants of the earth, they all have what they need to live on the earth, okay? And also Abba Yah drove Cain out from before him. And before your face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. Oh, wait a minute. Everyone that findeth me shall slay me? Well, wait a minute. I thought that we read up there in verse 1 that there was only ones that was alive was at this point, if you know, to hear the Christian knots teach, they'll tell you only ones alive at this time was Adam, Eve, and Cain, right? But why is Cain saying that everyone, and here in verse 14, everyone that findeth me shall slay me? Or in other words, everyone that discovers where I live will slay me, will kill me. All right? Now, did Abba Yah say to Cain, Cain, you are delusional, because what you talking about, everybody? The only other people on earth is Adam and Eve, and you killed Abel. So what you talking about, Cain? Did he say that? No. Okay. All right, he know why. So this shoots down the lie that people say when they say, oh, there wasn't other people on the earth. Okay, there was already people on the earth when Abba Yah said, let us create an Adam, a unique creature, okay, in our own image and our own likeness. Okay, there were already creatures on the earth, other creations on the earth that Abba Yah created. Okay, and if you go into I believe it is chapter 1 or chapter 2, you'll see where it talks about that, but we won't go there now. You can read, go back and read. All right. Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. Okay? Because Yah does not want anybody. Yah said, vengeance is mine, I will repay. Okay? He said, vengeance is mine, I will repay. So it's not up for these servant lines to do anything to Cain. And Yah set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So he set some kind of mark on him that was some form of protection for him. Okay? Provided some type of protection for him. So these beasts of the field, the servant line, who are the beasts of the field, which Yah did create, will not kill him. Okay. Now here we go into the bloodline of Cain, which, as I said already, is separate and apart from the bloodline of Adam. Okay. Cain is not and was not Adam's son. You can stop it. Okay. That lie can stop today. Okay. If I may say so, it can stop today. Go read 1 John chapter 3, verse 12. Go read it. Go read it. Okay. Go read it. You can stop that lie today. That lie has stood for so long, but you can stop that lie today. Okay. Stop carrying that lie. Because, Father, every liar will have their part in the lake of fire. See, they keep on lying on Abba Yah's word, okay? Because the book has been unsealed. And Father has certain vessels that is teaching it what has been hid for many, many years. and only known by certain vessels. Yes, the first 12 apostles of the Lamb knew this. They knew it. So did the prophets, like Jeremiah. They knew it. They knew it. Yeah, they knew it. They knew this. They knew this truth. Don't make no mistake. Okay. Now, so now it says here, Yah set a mark on Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Cain went out from the presence of Yah and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. On the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife. Here's another reason why people are ignorant when they say that there was nobody on the earth but Adam, Eve, and Cain. Because right here, how's he going to know his wife and conceive a child named Enoch if there's nobody on the earth? Okay? This is one of these servant line creatures, or what they call beasts of the field, okay, which the word calls the beasts of the field or the heathens of the field that were created prior to Adam and Eve, okay, prior to Adam and Eve. Yes. Okay. Now look, you want to be ignorant, okay? I'm reading it straight out of the book, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, what Yeshua told me to do, Jeremiah 3:15. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Now, go sit down, go sit down, go out to a park in the morning and go feed the birds, okay? Or go look up in the sky, or whatever those people do that cannot hear what thus save the Spirit. I don't know what you do, but go do it, okay? All right, go do it. Now, Cain knew his wife. She was of the servant line, the true servant line, which is the heathen line. That's where he got her from. And she conceived and bare Enoch. Well, wait a minute. Enoch? But Elder Shamar, I thought you said that there is a separate line, and Adam had his own line and Cain has his own line. I thought you said there's separate bloodlines. There is. This is not the Enoch who is the seventh from Adam. Okay? This is not the Enoch who is the seventh from Adam. Where is that? That is found in Jude verse 14. And Jude is only one chapter, so you can find it. That's why I say verse 14. Okay? This is not Adam's grandson. This is Cain's son, the second from Adam, or Cain's son named Enoch. There is also an Enoch who is the seventh from Adam. Yes, you better know it. And that's why the Ruach HaKodesh says Enoch, the seventh from Adam, so that you will not get confused. So we will not be confused with the fact that this is not the, what you want to call it, the serpent line. This is not the serpent line, okay, that's on the earth that comes out of the serpent bloodline that comes out of Cain. So you won't be confused. That's why it's there. Okay. Okay. Now look, I know this is real deep for some of you. Okay. And if you're choking on it, I understand that. And you're still on milk. So I would say go ahead and shut down this live feed, okay, and go do something else. You know, play tiddlywinks or something. I don't know, you know, but do, you know, because I get it. Okay. We get it. But the remnant, they love Father's word, and they're here, they're listening. Thank you all for joining Remnant of Visual. Love you. And more important, Yah loves you. Okay, now you're hearing this truth. Now, we're going to look at the sons that came out of Cain, the serpent. Cain is Satan's son. You better believe it, baby. You better believe it. And as I already told you, 1 John chapter 3, verse 12. Now, you can let Satan lie to you all you want. You can continue to stay in your delusion all you want. But Father is allowing this truth to be brought out before you very plain and clear. And you want to stay in your delusion, stay in your delusion. Okay? That's all I can say to you. But those are the remnant, they won't. They can receive it. The remnant can. Okay. John 10:27. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mehujael, and Mehujael begat Methusael, and Methusael begot Lamech. Okay. Now Satan is on a fast track. Satan is on a fast track. That's why he wanted one of his sons to be born. That's why he wanted, all he needed was one son to start it off with. Okay. Can Satan go on a fast track? Yeah, he can go on a fast track. Because all you need is one man, and all you need is some females. And I already told you there was plenty heathen line already on the earth. The heathen servant line was already in the earth for him to marry. Okay? Already told you that. Abba Yah does a fast track too. That's why he gave Jacob 4 wives, and he took one of his royal priesthood line, his patriarchs like Jacob, Jacob, and had 12 sons and 1 daughter. Okay? Now that's what it is. You don't like it, that's your problem. I can't help that you are in elementary school. Okay? Having many things, Paul said in the spirit, to say unto you, but I could not, because you are still on milk. You're a baby sucking milk. Okay? Sometimes you got to get off that milk, though. Sometimes you got to get off that milk, baby. Milk sucker. Okay? Now. Okay? Now, Cain's son, Lamech, is on a fast track. He's on a fast track. Because this is the whole reason that Satan wanted them to be. Okay, Cain, your son needs to go out and step this up, because I need some wickeds on the earth. I need my wicked serpent line on the earth. Okay? So Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. And Adah bore Jabal, and he was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and the organ. Oh, the harp and the organ, just like Satan. Satan was a minister of music, was he not? Oh, yes. So they keeping it in the family. They keeping it real, ain't they? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Satan knows all kinds of things about music, and when he wants to raise someone up to be a messenger of his wicked music on the earth, what he'll do, he knows how to give you some notes. He knows how to give you some words, some rhymes that will elevate you into stardom. And why is he doing it? So that you can be out there, be his minister of music to destroy souls, okay, through what they're hearing out of your mouth. Oh yeah. Don't make no mistake. Satan has power like that, and he does it all the time. He can give you unlawful giftings that will propel you, okay? But believe me, it comes with a price, which is your soul. It comes with a price. It comes with a price, which is your soul, okay? Now, so now he's on a fast track because he knows he duplicates what the Most High was going to do. Most High told Adam, and then it was to be passed on to the sons of Adam, be fruitful and multiply. Isn't that what he told? Okay, so what better way to multiply your seed, your wicked seed line on the earth, than to all you need is one man and a couple women, and you're right on your way. A couple wives, and you're right on your way, don't you? Ain't you? Yeah. See, ain't nothing new. He stole this concept from Abba Yah, because Abba Yah was going to fill the earth with Adamites, sons of Adam, which are sons of God. Uh, if you read the genealogy of Yeshua, according to the fact that he was inserted into the Israelite bloodline, Adam is a son of God, because who created Adam? Yah. That makes Adam a son of God, a son of Yah. Go read it. Yes, it says Adam, who is the son of God. Go read it. Okay. Matthew 1, I believe it is, the genealogy. Okay. All right. Yes, Adam is in the genealogy of Yeshua. All right. Now we got, and Lamech said unto his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. Look at there. Oh, so there was some other. So he went out and killed a one of these heathen servant lines that was on the earth. You see what he said? Hearken unto my speech. I have slain a man for wounding me, a young man to my hurt, for hurting me. If Cain be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. Okay? So now, those are the grandsons of Cain, or the grandsons of Satan. Okay? Cain was a demon, devil man, because he was fathered, he was sired by Satan. Yes, Satan the devil. 1 John 3:12. Read it about maybe 50 times. Read it about 50 times, 1 John 3:12, and then we could go to other places too. But read it about 50 times so you can get it in your mind. Okay, that Cain was sired by Satan. Okay? But Abel was not. Abel was not, and neither was Seth. Okay, now, if you look right here in verse 25. Now we jump into Adam. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. Why did she call him Seth? For God, said she, have appointed me another seed, okay, offspring, another son, in place of Abel, whom Cain slew. See that? In place of Abel, okay? In place of Abel. So that means Seth and Abel are of the same ilk, the same type of spiritual ilk, okay? The same type. Seth is a replacement for the righteous priest prophet Abel, okay? Yes, he is the replacement. He is the replacement. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of Yah. Okay? And then men began to call upon the name of Yah. Now, this is the book of generations of Adam. In the day that Yah created man, in the likeness of God made he him. Man means in the day that God created Adam, in the likeness of God God made him. God made Adam in the likeness of himself. That who were they? Father, Word, and Ruach HaKodesh were there. Father said to Word Elohim and Spirit Elohim, let us make an Adam. Let us make an Adam after our own image, in our own likeness. Okay. Male and female created he them and blessed them and called their name Adam. Called their name Adam in the day when they were created. Okay? You see that? In the day they were created. Male and female. And he called them Adams. He called them, the males and the females were Adams. They were Mr. and Mrs. Adams on the earth. Okay? And Adam lived 130 years and begot a son in his own likeness after his own image and called his name Seth. See? The Ruach is telling you again. The Ruach is reiterating this. Okay? After his own image. What image was Adam created in? Adam was created in the image of Abba Yah, Word Elohim, and Spirit Elohim. Cain was not. Cain was not. You do not see anything in the scriptures saying Cain was created in the image of Abba Yah. And if you do, you lying because it ain't there. Okay? It ain't there. Okay? It ain't. Cain was a liar and a murderer. He was a liar and a murderer. And he abode not in the truth because he's like his father, Satan. Satan ain't had no truth in him. Lying ass. Told that lie to Mrs. Adam. So he could contaminate the whole bloodlines, what he did. And regretfully, he got it off. And Seth lived 105 years and begot Enoch. Oh, there's another Enoch, isn't it? Isn't there another Enoch in here somewhere we read about? So this is why the title of this lesson is called Enoch, the second from Cain, but not the seventh Enoch from Adam. So y'all, some of y'all out there getting all excited about a book of Enoch. And let me tell you something. The book of Enoch was never even an apocryphal book. So y'all need to stop that lie. Go get your 1611 and see if it is. Okay? All right? It wasn't even an apocryphal book. All of you that love the apocryphal. Okay? Okay? But y'all think that somebody's hiding something from you. All you got to do is say, oh, the Catholic Church took, okay. It wasn't ever in there in the first place, the book of Enoch. Okay? So y'all need to stop. Okay? With that nonsense. So Seth lived 105 years and begot Enoch. Now, if you're able to follow this correctly, you will see that there are some names that look similar to the Canaanite or Cainite bloodline. Okay, the bloodline, which is a whole separate bloodline. It's a serpent line on the earth, and you will see that the names are similar. Why? Because Satan knew that he had to find ways to hide his sons on the earth. And he did so by changing the names and them taking the identity of the royal line. And it's the same thing going now. That's why you read Revelation 2:9 and 3:9. Okay? I know them that say that they are of the tribe of Yehuda and are not, and they do lie, but they are of the synagogue or the assemblies or the synagogue of Satan. Okay? So if you read this carefully, chapter 5, you will see that a royal seed line must produce at least one more like himself. okay, to keep the royal line going. Okay, to keep the royal line, he must produce. And if you read through this, I'm not going to go through it, but you see the names here. Over here is the uh, bloodline of the royal line. Okay, the royal line or the promised seed. It's a specific bloodline, and a uh, those that are the chosen seed line have to produce at least one son to keep it going. Okay, to keep it going, they must do that. Okay, and that's why Noah was a promised seed line, and he had Shem, Ham, and Japheth. But only out of that three, the only one in verse 32 that is related to the remnant of Israel, the true remnant of Israel, is Shem. Okay, we could also be called Shemites. All right, those of the royal bloodline. Now, keep in mind, everyone that looks like an Israelite is not. Okay, because that strain of Cain infected. Okay, got mixed up and infected. Uh, not only the heathen servant line, but also the line, some of the line of in the line of Adam, and it got contaminated. And you say, well, where is that found? Okay, you say, where is that found? Is that okay? Is that really true? Okay, let's go to, and then I've got to kind of end real quick because Facebook doesn't like anybody to talk too long anymore. So I got to go quickly to Matthew 15. Matthew 15, right? And let's see what Yeshua, our elder brother, said about this. And remember, I said there are three lines on the earth. You have the heathen slash true servant line on the earth. They were created before Adam. Okay, they were created before Adam and were having sons and daughters. And then you have the line of Adam. Okay, and then you have the serpent line that's on the earth. You have actually three bloodlines. Okay, on the earth. Okay, now in what is it? Matthew 15. Matthew 15. I'm in verse 13. Yeshua said, but he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father hath not planted shall be rooted up. See that? Every plant that my heavenly Father did not plant shall be rooted up. That's Matthew 15:13. We can go over. We can go back to 13 and look at verse 24. And I'll draw your attention to. But he that receives seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit and bring forth some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Okay, verse 30 tells us that in verse. Okay, excuse me. It says, but when men slept, but when the Adam slept, okay, so to speak, manner of speak, the enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat. But when men slept, when Adam slept, the enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up, also brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants, which are the angels of the householder, who is Yah, came and said, Sir, did not you sow good seed in the field or in the earth? From whence then does it have these tares? And he said unto them, Yeshua said unto them, an enemy has done this. The servants said unto him, the servants who are the angels said, will you then that we go and gather up these tares? And Yeshua said, nay, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them. Okay? Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, who are the angels, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Okay, that's verse 30. Okay, so look, this has been Elder Shamar with Enoch, the second from Cain, but not the seventh from Adam. All right, so I trust that this was an edifying message to you, and I will be back with you, Yah willing, with another interesting message or lesson from our Father's Word. Okay, all praises to the Most High Yah, our elder brother Yeshua, and to the anointing of the Ruach HaKodesh. Yah sends to those that obey him. Okay, all right, praise Yah.